The legislature is developing new ways to keep track of how state agencies are spending your taxpayer money. Two measures would create bureaucratic oversight, which lawmakers believe could give them the numbers they need to more effectively fund state government.
Accountability and transparency were major campaign promises by the governor and many legislators. Even as lawmakers now know how much they can appropriate for the next fiscal year, Governor Kevin Stitt wants to make good on his promise from the campaign trail.
We're going to get agency accountability done, and I'm committed to working with the House, the Senate to get that done. I know the leadership is committed to doing that. We're working through the last little details.
Stitt feels if leaders could drill down on how state agencies spend their funds, it would make it easier to fill the needs of those departments and programs which serve the people of Oklahoma.
Once we get that, then we can start talking about what priorities we need to address in the other agencies. But I was elected governor to do things differently, to bring accountability, transparency through our state government.
The idea that the governor, House Speaker, and Senate President Pro Tem have come up with is an agency which would provide numbers directly to lawmakers. Floor Leader Representative John Eccles is assisting in that effort to create the office.
The House passed a similar piece of legislation last year. It creates an Office of Government Accountability. The purpose of the Office of Government Accountability will be to work with the House and the Senate to better handle the people's money.
Eccles explained the new Office of Government Accountability uses similar methodology as Congress to track how tax dollars are spent. It would give lawmakers tools to create a more informed budget.
It is similar to the Congressional Budget Office. People are surprised to learn, for example, with House Representatives, the few number of fiscal staff we have to oversee a budget as large as we do.
The Office of Government Accountability would be made up of 15 staffers. Those hires and fires will require cooperation from the Speaker of the House and the Senate President Pro Tem.
They have to be employed pursuant to the mutual agreement of the Speaker of the Oklahoma House of Representatives and the President Pro Tem. Firing would take the Pro Tem and the Speaker to agree. Hiring would take the Speaker and the Pro Tem to agree.
The House Government Efficiency Committee gave approval to the bill. It now heads to the House floor for consideration. Another idea has come from freshman Representative Jay Stiegel. He would like to see a performance audit division created within the State Auditor and Inspector's Office.
But essentially will help us help our state auditor accomplish their job by giving them the authority to conduct at-will performance audits on our state agencies.
As state law reads now, there are only 3 ways to get the auditor to do a performance audit on a state agency. Stiegel feels the current method makes it difficult for the auditor to get to the root of possible problems within state agencies.
Those 3 methods currently in state statute are by request of the governor, by request of the department or agency head, or through joint resolution between the House and the Senate.
He believes his legislation will actually work hand in hand with the House Speaker and Senate President Pro Tem's plan to create an Office of Government Accountability. The more information lawmakers have, the better they can budget state agency needs.
Our leaders here in the House and Senate need the tools for us to be good stewards as far as allocations and creating good budgets for our departments to work off of every year. And I see this as an opportunity to bring the state auditor to the table and allow them to help us hold these agencies accountable for the way that they spend our taxpayers' dollars.
Stiegel's proposal is heading to the House floor after winning the committee's approval. The extra layer of bureaucratic oversight is likely to continue its momentum through the legislature as Governor Stitt continues to promote his campaign promises of increased accountability and transparency.